And we are live.
Welcome back to the 24-hour show. Thank you so much for joining us. We're your hosts, Brittany and Eddie.
Make sure you guys follow us on X at EdMonies and at Britty's Bliss. We have a good show for you guys today. We have some information that Robinhood probably didn't want to share with us.
Breaking news
at this time. So shout out. This is why you follow retail analysts, because they get obsessed about the stock. They're reading the terms and conditions. They're looking at job postings and seeing what they're expecting. You're gonna be able to find information in the annual filings. You'll find information from CEO interviews, and you'll find it from all this public information. But unless you're like really obsessed about the company, like retail analyst, you're not gonna find this type of stuff. So
true.
Yeah. So let's check in with Hood though. We always have to check in, see where the stock's at. 65.20. I mean,
beautiful sight. We love to see that.
I love that. I'm gonna give that one a reaction because we're at 65.20.
Like the old Robinhood days.
Yeah, the good days, the good old days. And yeah, so today we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Tanner went ahead and shared something on Twitter yesterday. So happy.
A little Valentine's Day gift from him.
And Robinhood probably didn't want to share this, to be honest. This is right here. It says, go ahead and read that, babe. That's
Big find. Robinhood is setting internal banking targets for 5x growth in 2025, such as credit card payments, transactions, and money movement. Plus, I uncovered their platinum tier, likely a higher tier than gold, offering white glove service for high-value clients. Wow.
So this is really great news for Robinhood investors, users. This is like, okay, so what is platinum? Like, let's speculate for a minute. Let's speculate for just a quick second. Is this higher than gold? Is this institutional investors? Is this people who need advisors, like on every trade that they do? Like I definitely know some older people who will not download an app for their brokerage. They won't, they won't place a trade without someone being there over the phone to confirm it. So this might be for that person. What do you think platinum is? You think it's you think it's like a, platinum wolf?
Genuinely, and I mean this so seriously, because they did their last survey. They asked, what input would you like to give to Robinhood? I said, please start boomer outreach. And I'm hoping this is their boomer outreach program.
Actually, I do remember you saying
crossed.
That.
I mean, this is exactly for the kind of person that my grandmother is, my mother. I mean, the matriarchs of our family hold most of our family's investments in trust. And while I am the executor of a lot of things there, I just don't have full control. And I think for, obviously the whole GME situation, but the biggest thing of the last generation, or the boomer generation, is that they don't have brick and mortar. Where do I go if there's something wrong with my account? I need to have a place to go so that these people can't, mess me around on the phone calls, and their call service center is in India or something. Like, they want hands on, boots on the ground, waiting and willing and waiting to help them. So I'm really hoping that this is what that's for.
I'm sorry to tell Grandma, but the
brick and mortars are done. No longer.
Brick and mortars are done, and foreign customer service is for sure gonna ramp up.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you
better
might,
than AI, right?
You might want a registered investment advisor to deal with some complex situations that you're dealing with, whether it be, whether it be like retirements and stuff, or
obviously stuff that Hood does not offer as well. There's a lot of things that Hood just does not have their hands on yet, like 529 plans, trusts, estates, REITs. There's a lot.
Yeah. So that platinum could be so many things. I think that's just interesting right there. What do we have for the second one? There was two things. We had platinum, which is like a white glove service for high value customers. It could be, you have to hit a certain amount in your account to get this. It could be a higher tier for gold. It could be, like she was saying, it could be the boomer outreach for that. It could be anyone's account who's attached to an advisor. Maybe you're able to open an advisory account and all your funds don't need to be put under there, but maybe you do want to open up an account that just starts building under an advisor, and maybe that's the platinum tier. Maybe also, it's a new credit card that has better gold stuff.
That's a great point. Also, it mentions for high value clients specifically, that could mean they're going to be offering accredited investor products. So I know that
Mm.
Vlad is very bullish on tokenization, to let
No,
the
no, no. Hold
retail.
on. No, no way he does an accredited value product because he's against that. He wants to open the doors to everybody. So if
Okay,
there's an
so
accreditor investor product, he's gonna figure out how to give it to everybody, which might be the platinum product. But no, no, I get where you're going with that. But I don't even want that to happen. So
it
I'm like,
could
don't stop saying it
be.
out loud.
You didn't want the sports betting to happen and you spoke against it, so we'll see what
I'm gonna make
happens
some
here.
calls to the
We'll see
CFTC.
what happens. But it could be for accredited investors. It could be just for, like it says, high value clients, meaning that
That's a good
they are
speculation.
six figure accounts.
But what's a high value client to Robinhood? Maybe a high value client to Robinhood isn't what a traditional high value client is. Maybe a high value client to Robinhood is someone who has 40 years of investment life left. You know, what time is your most important asset? What if they're like, yo, if you have more than 30 years in investment life, like literally like no matter what, and most of us have 60, like with the way, healthcare and
If you're
stuff's
doing it
going.
right,
Yeah, if you're eating
hopefully.
good and practicing good healthcare and stuff like that, you can live way longer. And so your investment life ends up being 60 years. Maybe that's the high value customer that Robinhood wants. Maybe.
That is a great point. I do believe that this might be catering. When they do uh, these interviews, it seems like they always come under the scrutiny of your base or your audience is 25 to 35, and they don't have as much in the investing game as I would say 35 to 65, maybe. And they do come under little bit of fire, saying that their accounts, the assets under custody, are lower numbers for most of their account holders. So maybe this is just a way to get even more of a wealth transfer to happen from these brokerages to Robinhood. And some people maybe feel that Robinhood cannot take care of their needs right now. And I think that this
This would
possibly
definitely
could,
encourage like
yeah.
someone being on the phone, like, yeah, I can take care of that. Like, don't no worries. Like, I'll send you a confirmation email. Like that will help them get past a lot of stuff because a lot of people are not even comfortable managing their own assets. Like the platform's cool, but some people don't even want to touch their investments. They're so scared, or they have this traditional mindset that they need to be paying someone to get a piece of this mutual fund and yada yada, not understanding like you can index yourself and create wealth. So
That's a
you still
great
need those people.
That is such a great point. I just heard somebody, kind of give a rebuttal as to why they're not doing their
Who?
retirement
Give me their Twitter.
accounts on Robinhood, and basically it's because they don't want to choose the own stocks. They don't want to choose which businesses they're investing in through their retirement account. But I let them know, hey, Robinhood does give you that option of invest for yourself, or here's a suggestion,
Here's
a
a
portfolio suggestion,
Yeah.
recommendation. So yeah, I do think a lot will be changing.
Yeah.
Under that.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's
The
get into.
second thing that we are, the second breaking news part of that is the targets 5x growth in 2025 for internal banking targets such as credit card payments, transactions, and money movement. What do we see there? I think that obviously the credit card user base will be growing. I believe 5x they said. So
Which is cool because you never know, and we said that in the other videos. Like they want to scale. They're telling you they want to grow this Robinhood card by like multiples, and you just wonder like how many. Well,
So if there's
Tanner
100,
dug it out.
yeah.
He found it right here, and it says they're looking for 5x growth. So they got 100K in credit cards.
Now we're looking at 500K.
Now they want half a mil,
So
and I think we can get there because I think I've seen roughly about 500,000 people saying they're still waiting on their cards. So.
yeah, on the earnings call, we spoke about how a lot of these members that are on the wait list for the credit card are not gold users yet. They're not gold members,
Which is crazy. Only
it's absolutely
10.5% of users of the Robinhood app are gold users. It's like this is going to explode over the next year. By the time this gold event, mark my words, by March when the gold event comes, it's going to explode again. We're going to get a whole nother wave of people realizing I need to be a gold user. So.
Absolutely. So we mentioned that it would be great if gold users could hop to the front of the line when it comes to the credit card. And now that might be the platinum member service. So maybe they'll be doing something with that if they want that growth in the credit card.
I don't want a platinum card. I want a gold card though. I want my 14K gold card. Okay. Okay. So in other news, this wonderful woman was retweeted on X. I told you gotta follow her. She is responding to Robinhood's Valentine's post in regards to opening a joint account. So Brittany's right here. She says, "I did. You released it the same month as my wedding. I love you, Robinhood." And so
no lies told.
Robinhood comes through, retweets it. Greatest love story ever told. Like, let's.
I mean, I love that. So
Let's get
we joking. Another congratulations, some confetti. Woo! I finally got the coveted Robinhood retweet or repost on X, should I say. Yeah, so the month that we got married, Robinhood released joint accounts, and we jokingly said that was our wedding gift from Vlad.
She did. She said that. She called that out.
And I put that online. And so then on Valentine's Day, they said, what did they say? They posted, "It's Valentine's Day. If you love them so much, why don't you get a Robinhood joint account?" I love the Robinhood intern or social media person.
Shout out to them.
They're hilarious. They make me laugh. Shout out to you. And I said, "I did. You released the same month as my wedding. I love you, Robinhood."
Yeah, that shit got, what's that, 27,000 views on that.
People are just lurking though. Come on, we need some more.
We need more comments,
right?
Put that engagement up. So yeah, that's that's another highlight. We're finding retail analysts who are disclosing information Robinhood does not want disclosed. We're getting retweeted and reposted on X. Make sure you follow Britty's Bliss. She's a good account to follow. Trust me.
Back at Eddie's Money, you know that's where the alpha's from.
And so yeah, this has been a fun one. I like Robinhood getting us a little repost. We should try to get retweeted or reposted or commented.
I know. I'm like, I don't even try on X, but I need to go hard. I need to let my love be known.
Shout out to Robinhood. But
shout out to Vlad. Shout out to Robinhood.
It was a great earnings. If you did not see that video, make sure you check out the last video that we posted. And yeah, subscribe, comment. Make sure you come back. We're going to try to feed you guys some more information as it comes. So
yeah, and another reason why I'm just so bullish on Vlad, when he was asked, obviously after all of this, congratulations on such a great earnings call. What do you do? What keeps you happy outside of the business? And he's like, I don't have a lot of free time, but when I do have some time, I'm spending it with my family, being a great family man, working on myself. He says, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy business. Like that, I love that. I'm like, get it tatted. Put it in my bio. But thank you, Vlad, for being amazing.
Would you ever get a Robinhood tattoo?
I would.
You would? I mean, it's just a feather. It's not like...
Yeah, it's not anything crazy.
It's not anything whack.
We have worse. Thank you for joining us. We'll
Bye.
see you next time.